Today is the day of victory, victory of the self over the small ego. Ravana is 10-headed. Ravana means the development of ego. And ego, see, even one head is so heavy. Just imagine you have 10 heads. How much heavy you would be feeling. Huh? Head heavy. What do you call it? The head. Weighty head. Head weight. You call it no? Head weight. Ego is always called a head weight, no? That head weight is what makes you unhappy, miserable. It's the ego which gives you that separate identity from the existence. You are the existence. You are part of the existence. You are the existence. And ego doesn't let you experience it. And this Navaratri and Vijaydashmi is a celebration to let go of that limited identity, that limited ego, and dissolve in the ocean of consciousness, the ocean of existence. So we have done this, and the best way to do celebrate this is with knowledge, with wisdom, with meditation, and listening to the chanting. Because the same consciousness is present in everybody as intellect, as hunger, as even delusion. Delusion is also part of the nature. So many people live in a deluded world, right? And including you, so many different delusions you get through. Confusion, even confusion is part of the agitation is also part of consciousness. You get agitated, you get frustrated, everything, every feeling, everything, virtually everything is part of consciousness. When we realize, then we rise above the duality and abide in our true nature, which is non-dual, blissful consciousness. You may say, Gurudev, it is very nice to hear, but it is so difficult. Yes, it is difficult. It's not easy, I tell you. But yet it is not impossible. So remember, it's not impossible. You can do it. Yeah, and you have a glimpse of it already. Many of you in deep meditation, you feel that you are one with the whole existence, and that's what we have been doing all these 9 days, 10 days. This is an annual cleansing. You see, cleansing of our own mind, intellect, memory, and ego. These inner faculties. These festivals are meant to bring the freshness of life. And freshness can only happen when ego gives way for it. Our intellect loosens up and goes beyond its limited understanding. Yeah? Ego, when it lets go of its limited identity, intellect, when it can open itself up to more possibilities, mind, when it loses its hardness and becomes supple and subtle, then you have it all. Then the true light that you are reflects through it all. And the whole life is an exercise. Yeah? Exercise to get out of the shell that just gets you, the shell of ego. And the intellect which holds you tight in its own concepts. And your mind which gets so hard and bothers you all the time. Your emotions, your feelings that get so rigid. So with pranayama, meditations, listening to the chanting, wisdom, then brings the transformation, isn't it? Very nice.